Hey guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you a guide slash review on the Warmasters dungeons and Warmasters themselves. Today we're going to talk about the newest OP monsters in the game, the new series of, monsters that are exclusive, but you can earn these. Unlike the other ones, straight off the bat, you can earn these monsters. You just have to clear the dungeons, and then you just have to have the proper ranked up monsters. They have put a ranked cap on, just like the Nemeisis dungeons with the cells, they did put a ranked cap on these bad boys here. So, yeah, it's that. So rank 4 and rank 5, you probably won't see these for a while unless you actually rank up like rank antiums. So that's basically what these means right here. It's basically if you don't have a whole lot of rank 4s and rank 5 earth monsters crawling around, it just means you have to go rank up some miscellaneous monsters, or rank antiums, or just like that specific breedable type to get these dungeons done. And I will say the rewards are greatly worth it. It's insanely good. If you get, you get your basics done, basic ranked ups done. You can basically clear. I think you can clear it with basics. If you can, wow, that's some high quality difficulty right there. But basically, if you do go through all of that, you can pick up the rank 5 Warmaster. Now, I highly recommend going to see Armor Gaming's video. I'm going to put that in the links below. It was a really good video. Social Point actually gave him, collabed with him to make a, spotlighter guide on Warthak, the first Warmaster monster. And it's really good. Go see it. It is really fun to watch. He was really happy to do it. You could tell how happy Armor was to be able to do a video on it. It was pretty cool. But anywho, one of the things that was brought up in the video was that people wouldn't be able to get it to rank 5 right away. Like, it takes time. Like, it would take a really long time. To me, that was good. That was good news, but they seem to have added this deal here. For $50, you get 2,500 orbs. I think this kind of ruined that, that aspect. All people have to do is buy this, and they probably have enough to complete a whole rank 5. They have enough to probably complete the thing spontaneously right away, and if they already have the monsters to do so. Now, what are heroic orbs? You noticed here that it didn't cost me stamina to move my Balor here. Well, it's a new currency called heroic orbs. Now, how do you get heroic orbs? And each time you unlock a thing, it's 40 heroic orbs. Well, you get heroic orbs by doing the daily mission. You get 5 a day, and essentially every week you can get up to 35 if you're consistent. If you do all the missions, do all the daily missions. Not all, you don't have to do all of them, but at least the multiplayer. As long as you do 3 multiplayer battles a day, you get 5 orbs. Essentially, I do believe at the end of the week it was like 180 or 160 heroic orbs. Like based on a whole month. If you played the game for a month, you should get about 160 or 180 orbs if you did every single multiplayer daily for that whole month. It takes 40, 40 orbs to unlock something. So that's some pretty good unlocking. You'll be able to unlock a few nodes monthly. And the nice thing is with these Warmasters dungeons, don't feel bad if you couldn't complete it within the week. You don't have to complete it in the week because it will appear again, and you'll keep your progress too. So no one's gonna have like multiple copies of Gortak. No one's gonna have multiple copies of any other Warmaster. Everyone only gets one Warmaster. You can get like the series, of course. I'm just saying, like, you can't have multiple Gortaks. You can't have multiple Warmaster that was immune to possessions. You can't. You only get one and only one. Each person gets one and only one, so you won't see like a defense full of these monsters. You don't have to worry about every single person in the world having a Gort. You know, every single person have like 3 Gortaks on defense if it's like an Earth Warrior or something crazy like that, or like 3 legendaries. You don't have to worry about that. You probably will see one though, because the Warmasters are really, really good, even if they're not ranked up. I will say if you can get the first set done here, the first 2 of the 3 floors, this will get, if you complete the first 3 floors, basically to get it at rank 1. Complete it rank, if you complete the 4th one, which I highly recommend, if you can complete all the first 4 floors of any Warmaster, that's really, really good, because you'll get them at rank 3, and you'll terrify people in PvP, or in the war. So I highly recommend saving your orbs at the moment. Though this one is a really good one to rank up, you probably don't have a whole lot, unless you invested in the, unless you invested in this deal here. You'll be able to get Warthak done, no problemo. If you do, but yeah. I think I'm gonna save mine for the one that gives immunity to possession to everyone. I think that one will be really, really good. But I also think Warthak's also really, really, not Warthak, Gortak. I'm gonna get them mixed up a lot in this video, so don't be surprised. But I think Gortak is really, really good for Zyron teams. Like it just pump stomps. If you're running like monsters like one like immune to, or both is immune to, possession. The only status effect you have to worry about is freeze, and that's a very, very unlikely thing. Like there's one out of the rest of the results. You can get possessed, you can get stunned, you can get mega stunned, you can get double possessed. So that's, did I already say regular possessed? So that like if I counted that directly, 4 out of 5. You covered half. You pretty much covered all the immunities except freezing, and it's a very low probability that you will get freeze. So it's a really great, Gortak is a really great Zyron counter, and everyone's using Zyron. So I think this is ones that are really good to pick up too. I just think in terms of what I want to run on like defense, if I run it with like mounted monsters, I think the thing that gives immune to possession will work so good with immune to the mounted monsters. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy. Gonna be really, really, really good. Again, all the Warmasters are good, but just in terms of, I guess you could say in terms of my personal preference, I would want the one that was that gives immunity to possession to everyone, because I think that one's really, really great for defensive reasons. But yeah, this one's also really good, really good. I think this one and the one that gives immune to possession are going to be the hugest Warmasters ever, period. They're going to be really, really good. So I guess it just depends on which one you want. I'm going to pick up both of them anyway at some point. When I clear, when I get the heroic orbs to do both. I think those are the ones that I want to invest in. But yeah, all these are really, really good. Extremely, extremely good. It wouldn't surprise me if all of them got like a mega advanced deny, because this one got mega stun. It wouldn't surprise me if the other ones got something like that too. A ranked up Warthak does have access to, not Warthak, Gortak, has access to a mega stun later on in his ranking. Like it's AoE, and it's ridiculous. It's really, really good. So keep an eye out for that. Again, this is go watch Armor Gaming's video. It pretty much goes through all the kit, but this one is really, really good. Like all the other ones will be really, really good. All these monsters are designed for competitive play. All of them are highly advanced. These are like drop the ball dumb. They're really, really good. And all their traits give them immunities to everyone on the team. They themselves are also immune to all crowd control effects. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the other way you can get the orbs. So the other way to get orbs besides the logins every day is by seasons. You get heroic orbs every end of the season based on where you rank. So it's very important that you do Legendary 4 or at least get up to Legendary 3 by end of season to get them orbs. Boy, orbs are really, really good. They have taken out Relics, not Relics, runes, and swapped them up with heroic orbs. I don't think anyone has a problem with that. I think these are really, really good because then you can do the dungeons. And again, these things are going to be out permanently. It's a forever thing. And that's really, really good. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm not going to see Gortak's dungeon again, or I'm not going to see it for like 2 or 3 months. No, it appears monthly. So if you do miss a chance to get Gortak, just wait next month and you'll get them done. Depending on what your heroic orbs are and, you know, your rank monsters too. Now, I have no idea how difficult 4 and 5 are. I don't know if they run the same as the Nemeisis dungeon difficulties. If they do, that's challenging and really, really strong. But yeah, these are really good dungeons. What was I gonna say? Now, what do I think? Do I think this will change the meta? Yes, absolutely. These monsters will pretty much change the foundations of how this game has always been. We've always, like, all players have always relied on the denier in comps. They've always relied on it. It's always been a critical part of any single team. It's always been important to have like a deny skill. With these monsters, you just toss it out the window. If you run these monsters with like, especially like if you run it with an artifact monster, the only one that really benefits from its AOE trait, part of the trait, is the extra monster on your team. You know, it's not the artifact monster. Artifact monster is already immune to everything. But the other guy isn't, and you can probably pair it up with the proper monster depending on what your warmaster is. Like, let's say let's say you're running Gortak, so you want to pair it up with something that was either immune to possession or freeze. Essentially, I would go for the possession, like a monster that was immune to possession, so the Zyron can't really do anything. like straight up, if Zyron's fighting your defense, the only way they're going to deny you, or the only chance they have to deny you, is through the freeze, like the freeze part of the random control effects. You have a really good probability of not getting frozen. I'm just saying. Out of like all the denied to happen, that one is, you know. You only get one. There's only one time they can freeze you. You know, that's a really, really slim chance of denying you. Again, Gortak is really, really good. I keep calling him Warthak. I think they must be from the same tribe or town or people. The Thok part of it always seems to be a common thing. But, yeah. I think this is going to change how people play. Essentially, all this really means is everyone's going to start running more Samuels. I'm going to say this. People are probably going to run Samuel more over Ruby. And people are going to run Gortak. Gakora. Everyone's going to be running monsters that give AoE evasion. People just won't rely on deny in terms of dealing with your defense comps. They'll rely on Gakora. They'll rely on words. They will rely on Samuel. They will rely on like total blinds or trait disables, what have you. They have to use specific monsters now, like Sammy, like Gakora, and I think Baron Traitor just got a huge boost in competitive. Like Baron Traitor is gonna be the man from now on, with the single target trait disabled. He's just gonna be rocking it, and he gets the possession too. Like they're just gonna rock it, like Baron Traitor, and if you run like an Ingenica, yeah. Gonna rock it. They're gonna rock the meta too, because you're gonna need them to deal with these things. That's why, again, I think if you have a Gakora, I've been saying this for a while now, but if you do have a Gakora, do rank him up all the way. He's gonna be really good for a competitive play, like extremely good. You have no idea how good Gakora is gonna be for you in these Warmaster defense comps, what have you. This is gonna be really, really good. You should take the time to rank up Gakora. It's a very good monster at the moment. Being with all these Warmasters running around, evasion seems pretty awesome at this point. What else is there to really say about Warmasters dungeons? These are really, really good monsters. I think it kind of breaks the game. I think they're just too good. This ruins the whole earning thing. Like, honestly, people are just gonna get this deal. The people that are already really into, the competitive scene, they'll get this, and then you'll see like rank 5 Gortaks and there'll be no denying, essentially. And you not only do you have to deal with that, but you also have to deal with a ranked up Gortak, so he'll have access to all of his powerful skills, and all of his skills are really good. AoE quicksand and like sunburn. It's a really good monster, and everyone's probably gonna have him at rank 5, or at least like the higher end of competitive play. You'll see everyone walk around with it. I really do think this ruins the earning aspect. I really do. Like, everyone's just gonna walk around with it. I'm kind of sad to see this deal. I'm happy for the people that like this and would like the Gortak right away, but you know, this does ruin the whole earning aspect. This is an only one-time thing too, so people will probably get this. We'll probably get this. I don't know if I will, because I think I could just passively earn it, to be honest. Like with the leagues, I'm always in legendary, so I don't think it will take that long to get the orbs. As long as you're playing really, really passively and choose your dungeon like choose your warmaster wisely. But pretty much like it's like Elementium. Think of it like Elementium, right? You gotta choose your fights. You also have to be sure to win them. It's very important that you do. I wouldn't think the dungeons would be that easy. I don't think they're just gonna let you clear the nodes. I think the nodes will be difficult. So yeah. I don't know how much it takes to complete a node. Well, let's see here. 40, 80, 120, 160, 180. It's a lot. It's a lot just to complete a single node, it seems, or like a complete set. So I think it'll take people time to, again, clear them if they didn't buy the pack. If they didn't buy the pack, it will take people up, and I just spent the, does that count? Did I just unlock that? Okay, no, I didn't. It only counts if I press the, you know, if I engage in the attack. What's the difficulty on these monsters? Not really all that high. But you saw that they had runes and relics. So at some point, the harder you get in the later floors, it's going to be difficult. But I think everyone's going to gravitate towards getting this pack. I think people will do that. It wouldn't surprise me if I did too. But I don't think I will. I don't know. I don't think I will. I think I can just passively earn it, you know. Yeah, I think this will change the meta. I do believe you'll see these on a lot of defenses. It's too good not to see it. Basically, you do have to complete the floors to, yeah, like the first 2 floors just to get them. Like, it seems you need to clear the first 2 floors of any given Warmaster to obtain said Warmaster. I just don't think it looks like I just didn't have. It looks like when you start off too, like if you know do the thing. I got like 160 at the moment. I don't think you start off with enough just to even clear the first one. The orbs seem to be a, not only, you know, the thing's a monthly thing, but it's really passive. So basically, if you don't buy this pack, it's going to be a long time before you even see one. Like, but I think people will get this pack and just clear the dungeons. I really think that. I really think people will just gravitate towards that. So you'll probably see them ranked up. You'll probably see a rank 2 or 3. Give or take 2 weeks. I'd say in 2 weeks you're going to see like ranked up Warthaks and PvP. It wouldn't surprise me. And that's really it for this video. Overall, again, I'm disappointed in seeing this. I might get this too. I don't know. But I am disappointed in seeing it nonetheless, because that basically says you just wanted the monster, and you know, if you want to get it in 3 days, here's the offer. Bam. Then you have as much as you need to get said dungeon done. This does sadden me. I don't like this deal. I liked the earning aspect of it, but it seems like everyone's gonna do this. I know people are gonna do this. You know that people are gonna do this. I know people are gonna do this. People are gonna get this offer because I think this is basically enough to get the rank 5. I think that's what this pack is essentially. It just gives you enough to clear rank 5. Again, I think monsters that rely on trait disabled or evasion are going to be really, really good now. I'm going to see this. We're going to see this on all the defenses. It's crazy. And that's really it for this video. I'm Dib the Awesome, and I'll catch you guys later.